Missed. Hey guys, what's up? It's time for another Pick Us episode. This one's been a long time in the making, probably about two and a half weeks now. I've been going to thrift stores, garage sales, just everywhere to get anything that it's on my wish list or just stuff that I've been looking for. Today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to start like a sort of new way to do these pickups. I'm going to divide it into categories basically. So we got games, movies, toys, and books. And hopefully if you go to my YouTube profile, updated my header to sort of match that philosophy, if you will. So I guess we'll just start out with the games. We'll go to movies, then toys, then books. So, or no, we'll end with the toys. So we'll go books, then toys. Anyways, starting off with the games. One garage sale. I'm trying to do these in chronological from when I picked them up, and I put them into little piles depending on where I got them. So it's pretty much the same thing. So with games, stopped at a garage sale. They had a 3DS charger brand new for $3. Actually, they lowered it to $2 for me, so that was really awesome. And Trauma Center Under the Knife 2, complete. This was also marked for $3. They stayed at $3 on this one, but both for $5 is amazing. It does have the manual in there, so yeah. This game's definitely one I've been looking for. I still need the first one actually, but I do like the Trauma Center games. And then in the free box, they randomly had this. This is Jam Pack Volume 12. If you don't know, Jam Pack is just basically a huge demo disc that PlayStation used to put out. This one's for the PS2, obviously, so I guess it is complete. I don't know if I'll be collecting these or not, but they're just fun little obscurities to have. I ordered this from Amazon because it was like $20, and I've been wanting this game for a while. It's not the best game in the world, but it has a few characters that I absolutely adore in it, and that's Project Cross Zone 2. Again, it was $20. It's cheaper than anywhere else out here on Amazon, so I decided to pick it up. Then at the Salvation Army in Elk River, I go there occasionally. Sometimes I find stuff lately, not really, but I found a good chunk of GameCube games and a Wii game. Nothing special at all in here. It's mostly sports, to be honest with you, and just movie games and stuff like that. But I am going for a complete GameCube collection, so anything is better than nothing. These were all $1.50, I want to say, for every single game here. So it ended up being about $15 for all these after tax, so not too terrible. Madden 2002, and these all are actually complete as well, so that's decent at least. NHL Hits Pro. Shark Tale with the Will Smith fish right there. Lord of the Rings Two Towers. Lord of the Rings Return of the King. This one's Player's Choice, unfortunately. Medal of Honor Rising Sun. Again, another Player's Choice, unfortunately, but what are you going to do? Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. And the best GameCube game there by far is Crazy Taxi. I was going to say, this one doesn't feel complete, but it is. Yeah, they all are complete. And then just a random Wii game, again, $1.50, 101 Party Mega Mix. It just looks like a generic, collection of party games with motion controls, obviously. But the only reason I got it was because it was published by Atlas, actually, which is really weird. They do all the Persona games and stuff like that. They're usually a really good company, so hopefully they have a few pieces of poop in there, so hopefully that's not one of them. These last few I'm just going to sort of put together. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, okay. Wacosa Thrift Works, which is another thrift store in St. Cloud. I found two N64 games. These are actually the worst copies that I had in my collection already. They were actually upgrades for me. Superman 64, this is my old copy. It had some label damage and wasn't in the best shape, but the new one I had was pretty much brand new. And then again, WCW Backstage Assault. This one has a giant Blockbuster sticker on the back and on the side that I just cannot get off, so that was another upgrade. Those were each $1, so not terrible. Then also Chess Master 3D on PlayStation 1. I have this on Game Gear and Super Nintendo, I think, but this is the 3D version that they made for PlayStation. It's a chess game, not much else to say. Another game for the collection. And then at the Salvation Army in St. Cloud, this is probably the best find in terms of games, in terms of well, maybe the Trauma Center was pretty good too, but Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition, this was $1, so not bad at all. And actually, if I looked on the receipt later, and I also got some books in that same Salvation Army, which I'll talk about later, but I looked on the receipt and they actually didn't charge me for this, so technically I got this for free. So Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition, definitely one I needed. I heard it's the best controlling one, so And Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games of all time, so that'd be nice to play, see how it do. Alright, movies. A couple of VHS in here, some DVDs and Blu-rays, of course. Just right off the bat, I picked up some Pokemon VHS. I actually am trying to get all the, like, original series on VHS, maybe some Gen 2 stuff, but these are actually 2 doubles I picked up. All the ones I picked up are already in the collection, because I totally forgot about making this, but as you can see, it's like, let's see if I can point at it. It's like right there, all those lined up over there. That's my Pokemon shelf, which I want to do a video on, but to get those VHS in there, I had to like move everything, including toys and games and stuff, and it's just a mess right now, unfortunately. But I found like 5 VHS that I didn't have, and those were all a quarter, so that wasn't too terrible. Some Walmart pickups here, nothing special, but just stuff that I wanted for my movie collection. We got King Kong collection, which has King Kong and Son of Kong. I'm doing a kaiju / giant monster collection with Godzilla, Gamera, and King Kong, so I needed this. It was $5 for 2 movies, which isn't terrible. Another collection I want to try to get is all the classic Nicktoons, like Rugrats, Hey Arnold, and this is one of them, and that's Rocko's Modern Life. This was $20 for the complete series, which is pretty darn good considering it has 52 episodes on. Yeah, I don't remember watching too much Rocko. I remember renting a few VHS back in the day, but look at all those discs, man. For $20, that's not bad at all. Some other series I'd like to get would be like Wild Thornberrys, Angry Beavers, Ren and Stimpy, and obviously Rugrats probably the main one there. And then anime Blu-ray. See, anime fans, you got something to look forward to here. This is actually a movie I watched about, what was that? Probably about 8 years ago. Rented it from the library. Thought it was pretty good. Funimation got the rights to release it. It used to be Bandai, I believe. But now there's a Blu-ray out, and that's The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. It's like a Groundhog Day sort of scenario, except in anime form, so it's not too terrible. $20 for that. Usually a bit much for one movie, but for a Blu-ray anime that I really like, not too bad. Alright, a couple more Walmart finds, if you will. Berserk, here's another anime. This is the Golden Arc movie trilogy. $15 for all 3 movies. This continues where the old anime left off, basically, of Berserk. It's a good anime. I do recommend it. And I had one of the movies, but to get the trilogy for $15 was a no-brainer, so I could just sell the other one. Speaking of trilogy of movies, here we have Hobbit: The Desolation of Smaug. As stated before, I'm going for all the like special editions, the 5-disc special editions of all the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings movies. This is one of the 2 I was missing. Now I'm just missing Hobbit: Unexpected Journey, so I'll probably have to order that online. This is at Walmart for $13 randomly. Salvation Army find, kind of stupid, but the Velveteen Rabbit. This is $1.50 again, like all those GameCube games I showed earlier, same place. This is just a cartoon I watched all the time on VHS as a kid. It's actually kind of sad. The ending's kind of sad in my opinion, but I don't know. I like getting stuff from my childhood, like some stuff to get on DVD that would be cool would be like The Magic Gift of the Snowman. That was another one. Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night. Why doesn't that have a DVD release? I don't know. Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald. But this is one of those VHS kids movies. So thought I'd pick it up. This is a really random but awesome find at a garage sale for $1. They had a bunch of Fullmetal Alchemist of the single volumes, which only had like 4 or 3 episodes, and then they had this Random Brotherhood box set. This has the first 13 episodes on for $1. So that's not bad. I remember in my anime collection that I said I needed some Brotherhood because I didn't have any. Well, there you go. I believe there's 5 box sets like this to it, so that's not terrible. I'll just have to try to track down the rest. I know the later ones kind of get a little pricey, so hopefully I can do that without breaking the bank. And another really good find. My mom's like, why'd you pay $5 each for these? Well, $5 each for these is actually a steal. These are the 3D Blu-ray DVD combo pack versions of Toy Story and Toy Story 3. $10 total, or $5 each for these. Too bad they didn't have 2, otherwise it would have been a complete collection. But yeah, for these, this is pretty good. These are like $20, $25, almost $30 movies a piece on their own. So yeah, and I'm going for actually a complete Disney collection in the sense that of the movies that I like to watch. And Toy Story is definitely one of those series, and probably one of my favorite Disney series. So just need 2 to complete that. I'll probably have to pick it up at Target. I know they're having a sale on it for like $20 right now or something. A little much, but you know, whatever. Alright, we're going on to the books now. We got like basically like 3 different series here. a couple of random ones here. At a garage sale, these were all a quarter each, although there were 6. I got them for $1, so I guess they ended up being, what, like 16 cents or something? I can't do math. But yeah, these are the Worlds of Power books, and I actually talked about these in an earlier episode of Pickups, so I'll probably just insert that clip really quick here. The Worlds of Power short novels, sort of like that, was a series from like back in the late 80s of basically NES games turned into the little short novels. Like I said, I know. All right, back to this video. Yeah, this is almost the complete series actually. It's only missing Volume 2, which I believe is Metal Gear, so I just need to get that one. And I think Volume 8, which I can't remember, Shadowgate I think it was. The Volume 7's Infiltrator. Volume 6 Bionic Commando. Volume 5 Wizards and Warriors. Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest Volume 4. Actually, I already have this, but my copy is really beat up in a pre-library copy, so this is actually an upgrade. Plus, I can always use an extra copy for my Castlevania collection, because one of my favorite gaming series of all time. Volume 3 is Ninja Gaiden, and then Volume 1 is Blaster Master. So it's just really cool to have these, especially that since I like collecting old video games and NES games and stuff like that. It's just a cool set to have. Just need the Volume 2 and Volume 8. I think there's like an RBI baseball one, sort of like the Mega Man one I showed off earlier, but yeah, to have all these for like 16 cents a piece, that was a no-brainer. Random Animorphs volume, I'm trying to get all of these. Volume 32. Just random pickup. Another series that I guess I'm starting to collect now from my childhood. I like to get stuff from my childhood in case you haven't noticed. Captain Underpants. These were all a quarter each. You have Volume... I'm trying to show these off and actually read them here. Volume 2. Volume 3. Volume 4. Volume 5. 7 and 8. So I'm missing 1 and 6, and I think they made a couple more. I haven't read these books in forever. I know they made like a pterodactyl one or something like that, but yeah, not a bad start to the collection. I actually did see a couple more of these at a garage sale, and I didn't pick them up because I didn't remember which ones I actually picked up previously. So they're not too hard to find. They're really common actually. You see them everywhere. But you know what? Definitely a series from my childhood, so I thought I'd get them. A couple random manga pickups from that Salvation Army and St. Cloud. These were 50 cents each, and they look brand new, so I thought, why the heck not? Volumes 1 of both Abenobashi Magical Shopping Arcade and Ayori Aoishi, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. This one's like a comedy series, sort of like a parody of like a bunch of otaku stuff. And this one's sort of a romantic comedy. This one's actually pretty cute, and this one's just really weird. Both of them are kind of fan servicey though, so I think it probably came from the same person, obviously. Okay, finally we move on to the toys. I guess we'll start off with the amiibo, because I'm collecting amiibo. I'm trying to get all of the ones that are like individual in the box. I don't go for the, like say there's the Animal Crossing bundle, it doesn't have the individual boxes for the 2 in there, so I'd prefer to get them separately. And yeah, here we go. So yeah, Animal Crossing. They finally released Isabelle on her own from the Animal Crossing bundle that they had previously, and then they also released a winter outfit. Yeah, winter outfit version. So that actually completes the current Animal Crossing amiibo collection for me. So no more Animal Crossing amiibo for now, until they inevitably release like 6 more waves. They need to stop because my wallet is hurt so bad right now. And then these just came out a couple weeks ago, probably a month now, or maybe even 2 from this video's release, but because I'm lazy at editing. But the Kirby series amiibo. Kirby, King Dedede, and Meta Knight. You're probably wondering, like, wasn't there 4? And yeah, there was. There's also Waddle Dee, but for some reason, everyone can find like a bajillion Waddle Dees. I've been to 4 different Targets, no Walmarts carry any, so don't even count the Walmarts, and a Best Buy. No one has Waddle Dee. Sometimes they'll have all 3, sometimes they'll only have a couple of the other Kirby ones. Waddle Dee is just completely sold out everywhere. I don't know if there's like a Waddle Dee drought here in Minnesota, but I can't find them for the freaking life of me. So that's one amiibo that's still on my wish list. That's pretty much it, I think, until the new Smash ones and then the new Splatoon ones come out. Other than that, Waddle Dee is the only one I'm missing currently. I do like Dragon Ball Z. I have a figure collection actually, so another figure I picked up was, they got these like little They're like 4-inch, maybe 5-inch figures. They're called Dragon Ball Styling. I have a Bulma one, and my girlfriend actually got a Super Saiyan Goku one. And this one's the Chi-Chi from that line. She's pretty cute, and I didn't have a Chi-Chi figure, so that's just gonna go in the Dragon Ball collection. A couple Ghostbusters toys. If you remember, I picked up those real Ghostbusters. They're actually right there in the back, a few pickups episodes back. And just to give some additions to the Ghostbusters collection, they have the new Ghostbusters toys out. I pretty much picked up some classic stuff to go with it. This one's Stay Puffed. I know it's the balloon Stay Puffed because you can kind of see he's like a balloon, but he looks close enough to the original that I don't think anyone will notice. So he actually lights up too, kind of stupidly. He was only $10 though for a figure like this. That's not too terrible. And then for 15, I saw this for 20 at a different store. For 15, I was like, yeah, I might as well. It comes with a Slimer, which is another figure that I wanted, and I'm pretty much done doing Ghostbusters toys unless I can get Ecto Cooler, which just doesn't exist over here. So I don't know. But it's the Ecto 1. Unfortunately, I was stupid. I was like, oh, I'll pick this up because it kind of looks like the real Ghostbusters / the classic Ecto 1. And I totally forgot that the classic one is just all white and looks more like an actual car than like a van. But, you know, it's close enough. And like I said, it does come with a Slimer. For $15, you get the car. And I think I can actually fit some real Ghostbusters figures in there if I kind of squeeze them in there. But mostly it'll probably just be sitting up there next to them. Slimer will probably be out of it. So, not terrible. And finally, the last thing, World of Nintendo figure pickup here. Spencer's, of all places, got an exclusive, and they really botched this exclusive in a couple ways. But let me just show you the figure real quick. Shadow Link, I actually started opening them already, and I was like, oh crap, I need to put them in my pickups episode. I might as well try showing the package off first. It comes with a shield, sword, and the actual figure himself. Normally, these retail at $8.99, about $10 usually. Spencer's upmarked this MF to $20 just because it's exclusive to their store. Exclusive to a Spencer store of all places. They have what, like a little peg for action figures, like not a Walmart exclusive or Toys R Us exclusive, which I actually am kind of glad because we don't have a Toys R Us, but Spencer's of all places? Really? And then another way they botched this up is, you see this is also kind of bent. Ignoring this rip here, that I did not do. This was already like this in the store, and if you look up like people who bought this, 99% of the time it's going to be bent and just horribly mangled in some form or another. They packaged these terribly. There was one other figure there. This is the last of 2 of them. I debated picking 2 of them up, but $20 a figure. I think I'll just do the one and open them up and put them on my Zelda shelf, which is also by the Pokemon shelf over there. But man, they just, I don't know why. I mean, I still bought it for $20 though. It better not become a non-store exclusive. That's all I gotta say. Otherwise, I'm gonna be mad. But that's it for today's pickups episode, guys. A lot of movies, books, toys, games, finds everywhere, all over the place. Hopefully that was a bit easier to digest. I sort of went through a bit faster on this one, even though it still took almost 20 minutes to do. If you like this format, just leave a comment below. Tell me. If you like my new header, same thing. Stick around for more. I just dropped a DVD, and we're going to definitely have more. I almost threw up. See you later. Well.